What if I told you that a simple coin from 1999 could be one of the most important coins in modern American history? Yes, a small $quarter that many people ignored in their pockets actually started a collecting revolution across the United States. Today we are looking at the 1999 Delaware quarter, the very first coin released in the famous 50-state quarters program. And the story behind this coin, its design, history, and value might surprise you. Welcome back to Coin Study, the channel where we explore rare coins, historic currency, and the hidden value inside everyday pocket change. If you enjoy discovering the real stories behind coins, make sure you stay with us until the end because this coin has a fascinating historical connection and some varieties that collectors still search for today. The coin you are seeing here is the 1999 Delaware quarter. On the front side of the coin, we see the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His portrait has appeared on the quarter since 1932. Around the portrait, you can see the words, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination $quarter. On this coin, you can also see the letter D, which tells us this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Now let's turn the coin over because this is where the real story begins. The reverse side shows a man riding a horse. That man is Caesar Rodney, and this image represents one of the most dramatic rides in American history. In 1776, Rodney made a long overnight ride through a thunderstorm from Dover to Philadelphia so he could cast the deciding vote for Delaware in favor of independence. That vote helped lead to the historic signing of the United States Declaration of Independence. Because of that moment, Delaware proudly became known as the first state, which you can see written on the coin. The coin also shows the year 1787, which marks the year Delaware became the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution, and below that you see the year 1999, the year this quarter was released into circulation. The 1999 Delaware quarter was extremely important because it was the very first coin released in the State Quarters series. The program was created by the United States Mint to honor all 50 states. Each year, 5 new state designs were released from 1999 until 2008. When this program started, it became one of the most successful coin programs in history. Millions of people across America started collecting quarters from every state. Families, students, and collectors began checking their pocket change every day, hoping to complete their collection. Now let's talk about how many of these coins were made. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 373 million Delaware quarters, while the Denver Mint produced over 401 million coins. Because of these huge numbers, most circulated coins are still very common today. However, condition matters a lot in coin collecting. A normal circulated Delaware quarter might only be worth 25 cents, but coins in uncirculated condition can be worth $1 to $5 depending on their quality. Coins graded in very high mint condition, such as MS 67 or higher, can sell for hundreds of dollars because they are extremely rare in perfect condition. Collectors also search for error coins. Sometimes during the minting process, small mistakes happen. These errors can include off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, or clipped planchets. When such errors appear on a Delaware quarter, the value can increase significantly. Another version of this coin was made as a proof coin at the San Francisco Mint. Proof coins were specially made for collectors using polished dies and planchets. These coins have a mirror-like surface and much sharper details. Proof versions are usually more valuable than regular circulation coins, especially when they remain in their original packaging. One interesting fact about the Delaware design is how dynamic it looks compared to older American coins. The horse appears to be in motion, symbolizing Rodney's urgent ride through the night. This sense of movement was very unusual for circulating U.S. coins at the time. Because this was the first state quarter released, many collectors consider it a historic starting point of the state quarters collection. Some collectors even try to find the very first strike coins or coins with special mint quality. Another factor that can increase value is a coin with strong luster and sharp details. Coins that were never used in circulation often retain their original shine, making them more desirable among collectors. Today, billions of people have handled state quarters, but only a small percentage remain in high-grade condition. That is why collectors carefully store valuable coins in protective holders or coin albums.